Now on CoastTV News.
It's a clear and chilly morning across Delmarva. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s along the coast, even some upper 30s. A cool end to the week with sunshine, then a weekend warm up near 80 degrees. More in your forecast is coming up.
Less than a month to go until the general election, and the deadline to register in Delaware is just hours away. We'll show you who's eligible and how to get registered before it's too late. And a surprise in the sky, a look at the northern lights that could be seen from parts of Delmarva on Thursday night. And efforts to recover from Hurricane Milton, a look at the damage and devastation in the state of Florida.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, I'm Elisa Weber. Thank you for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour. We're going to bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey to tell us a little bit about our local forecast. And last night, Bob, I had to add an extra blanket to my bed. It was cold.
I bet you did, Elisa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Delmarva. It was one of those nights you had to add another blanket, maybe flannel sheets, things like that, because it is a chilly morning out there. We're seeing 45 in Salisbury, 43 in Delmar, 45 in Georgetown right now, 38 in Redden, and a little warmer at the beaches. The breezes are kicking up and leaving the temperatures a little warmer there. 54 Bethany Beach, 53 in Rehoboth right now. I do want to go back to that frost advisory map because we have one across parts of New Jersey and eastern PA, not for Delmarva, but I myself did cover my plants last night just in case. But I think we are frost free as we have a little bit of a wind inland, but much breezier at the coast from the north as we're looking at, once again, that milky complexion on the satellite picture indicating the cold air in place. We have high pressure building in from the west, so we're looking at a beautiful day. Just bundle up out the door as we have temperatures very chilly in the 40s and 50s. Lots of sunshine today. Northwest wind becomes more west and northwest, so a little warmer today into the afternoon, mid to some upper 60s across the area with 60s at the beaches as well. And looking good this evening for Friday night lights. We'll see those winds shifting more to the west into the afternoon, allowing us to warm up. We really warm up into the weekend near 80 degrees, much more on your weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Bob. And we're now going to take a live look at Tampa, Florida. This city was hit with wind and rain during the worst of Hurricane Milton, and now locals are starting to rebuild. Hurricane Milton touched down in Florida on Wednesday, bringing in wind, downpours, and damage across the state. High water as well as downed trees and power lines could be seen across Florida after Milton made landfall as a Category 3 storm. At least 14 people have been confirmed dead in the storm's aftermath, and crews work to respond to water rescue emergencies and residents navigate significant structural damage to their properties. And as Floridians grapple with the cleanup and rebuilding from Milton, aid from across the country, including the federal government, is moving in. The presidential nominees are back on the campaign trail, each telling voters why they're the best to lead in crisis. NBC's Alice Barr has more.
As the devastation left by Hurricane Milton sinks in.
To obtain what you have, and then for it to just be gone in minutes, because that's all it took.
And emergency water rescues wind down.
It just started rising from ankle to knee to waist. I had 4 children there.
The long road to recovery is ramping up. Thousands of federal workers joining state and local officials.
Every available resource is being deployed as fast as possible to impacted communities, and we will not leave until the work is done.
The political fallout also growing as the nominees get back out on the campaign trail. Former President Trump in Michigan continuing to slam the Biden administration's response to the last wave of destruction from Hurricane Helene.
The federal government, on the other hand, has not done what you're supposed to be doing.
Vice President Harris pushing back.
I have spoken with state, local officials, both Republican and Democrat, to let them know we will be with you every step of the way as you recover and rebuild.
She spoke at a rally in Arizona where early voting is just beginning. As former President Obama began a battleground blitz for Harris in Pennsylvania, calling out misinformation about the federal storm response, elevated by former President Trump and allies. The candidates fighting to show they are the right leader in a moment of crisis as Election Day closes in. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And President Biden responded to concerns about FEMA staffing levels, insisting the Federal Emergency Management Agency has enough resources and funding for now, but pleading with Congress to act urgently and set aside more money for small business disaster loans. We are now less than 1 month away from the general election, where the fierce battle for president and many other government officials will come to a head. The deadline to register to vote in Delaware will be here in a matter of hours. And according to the Delaware Department of Elections data, so far in Sussex County, over 206,000 people have registered to vote. And the last day to register to vote is Saturday, October 12th. However, uniformed service members and people living outside of the United States have until Monday, October 21st. In order to do so, you must be at least 18 years old on or before the day of the election, a U.S. citizen, and live in Delaware.
I think it's a duty that, as an American, you need to do your duty and make sure that everything is addressed.
And one way to register is by going to the Department of Elections office on North Race Street in Georgetown. And to learn other ways to register, visit our website, CoastTV.com, and click on the Decision 2024 tab. And happening today, a controversial hotel is back on the agenda in Rehoboth Beach. Today, city commissioners will review the One Rehoboth Avenue Hotel proposal at its Planning Commission meeting. The 60-room hotel would be located on the boardwalk where the former iconic Dolly sign used to hang. The project has raised traffic and parking concerns from locals, and that meeting will take place at 2 p.m. this afternoon. And as progress on Rehoboth Beach's Beach Patrol building continues, the multi-million-dollar project will be set in time. Also happening today in Rehoboth Beach, the city will add a time capsule in the structure, and that's on Baltimore Avenue and the boardwalk at 11:30 this morning. And in Milton, the town's finance committee is considering a parking fee. It includes a $1 fee per ticket sold at the theater, and the town says the fee would essentially reimburse the town for spending up to $500,000 on more parking. But the Milton Theater says it unfairly impacts them.
Add the $1 to every seat, every seat type, every event. That's going to be hours and hours of work. Yeah, so that's really the impact to the Milton Theater.
With the proposal still being in the early stages and not yet at the town council level, the committee is looking for any and all suggestions people in the town may have for this proposed plan. And electric vehicles are moving forward in the first state. Later this month, on October 23rd, the Delaware Department of Transportation and the Delaware Department of Natural Resources will be hosting 2 online public meetings to present Delaware's electric vehicle infrastructure plan. It will cover the state's transition to what is called an electric transportation future. The drive toward electric vehicles has faced some serious opposition. Some state officials have called for a reevaluation of proposed regulations that would require 35% of new passenger vehicles sold in the state be zero emissions by fall of next year. And the Milford Police are working to make sure their seniors don't get scammed. Happening today, officers are hosting a senior fraud protection seminar at 2 p.m. And according to the police department, older adults are frequently targeted by scammers over the phone, internet, email, and even by trusted caregivers. This presentation will focus on fraud and scams typically perpetrated against older adults. And the agency says the event is a part of its 2024 Faith and Blue Weekend. And parts of Delmarva saw the northern lights on Thursday night. The remnants of a strong geomagnetic storm combined with the high pressure system and clear skies on Delmarva led to parts of the peninsula being able to see this spectacular show. And normally the northern lights are visible in regions closer to the magnetic poles like Alaska, Canada, and Scandinavia. And we're just getting started here on Coast TV News today. We still have a lot more news to get to. Coming up, education on emergency response. We'll show you how students in Georgetown get to learn about first responders in their community. And tent turmoil in Dewey Beach will tell you why the town council decided to ban tents on the beach and how locals feel about the possible change. And Elon Musk reveals his latest contribution to transportation. We'll tell you how Musk says one of these vehicles will drive without a steering wheel. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Have you ever needed some help with selection and design layout in your renovated tile bathroom project, kitchen backsplash, or any other tile project? You don't have to go across the bridge. The professionals at East Coast Tile and Flooring offer the largest selection to assist architects, designers, and homeowners on any size project in all price ranges. East Coast Tile and Flooring has the quality, knowledge, and expertise you need. Call East Coast Tile and Flooring today for a design consultation.
Angela Alsobrooks got caught taking illegal tax breaks, at least $16,000.
Senate candidate Angela Alsobrooks took advantage of tax breaks that she was not eligible to get.
Angela Alsobrooks' campaign says she was unaware of the error.
That's odd because all 4 mortgages were in her name on the D.C. property.
Alsobrooks owes $59,000 in back taxes. Alsobrooks isn't just dishonest on her taxes, she's dishonest with us. Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
My dad just wrapped up a new well at this beautiful new home in Delmar. Let's hear from these happy new homeowners.
I didn't really expect him to finish up in 6 inches of mud.
But he did it. We were very happy with the quality of the job they done.
He's nothing but the best products.
And we highly recommend them.
I don't recommend a lot of people, but I would recommend Daisy's Well Drilling. They're just a phone call away.
Way to go, Dad. Daisy's Well Drilling. Family owned and operated since 1941.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on CoastTV.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
5:11 on this chilly Friday morning. Grab a jacket, a heavier jacket out the door. 40s to begin with in Milford, then eventually low 50s to mid 50s mid-morning. But 43 in Seaford right now, 38 in Red, and 43 in Delmar. Millsboro 47, a little milder at the beaches, low to mid 50s because you have a bit of a breezer out of the north. So that breeze adding to the chill this morning. So bundle up and make sure you have a nice warm cup of coffee. You can see the white milky complexion on the satellite picture. That's indicating the cold air that we have in place due to high pressure. Lots of clear skies, and we're looking at a beautiful day. Here's the bus stop forecast for the kiddos. Make sure they have the jackets, hats, and I don't know if it's cold enough for gloves, but that's optional. 44 clear and chilly off to school, and much nicer heading home, sunny and cool, and right around 65.
Thank you, Bob. And Seaford drivers, be aware of a road closure now in effect. Pepper Road between Concord Road and Bakers Mill Road is closed until October 18th for the replacement of a crossroad pipe. You can see that location right there on your screen, and there are detours and traffic, so be prepared for delays. And Elon Musk unveiled designs for his future robo-taxis and robo-vans. Their designs were heavy on a metallic, shiny, sci-fi aesthetic of the future, and the robo-van is a large driverless vehicle that could carry up to 20 passengers. And the Cybercab Robo-Taxi is a vehicle without a steering wheel, accelerator, or brake pedals, and it's specifically designed to carry passengers without a driver present. And the Internal Revenue Service says it's making progress on backlogged pandemic-era tax credit claims from businesses. And hundreds of thousands of business owners should start seeing the aid soon, and the IRS didn't give a concrete timeline, but said it's accelerating work on those claims. And the program was created early in the pandemic to help small businesses keep paying their employees during the shutdown. And still ahead, tent turmoil in Dewey Beach will tell you why one local feels banning tents on the beach would not be such a bad idea.
And we're seeing some ripples on the water right now in Lewis. A little breezy, chilly out there. Irish ice cam 50s at the coast, 40s inland. Bundle up, more sunshine today and more sunshine into the weekend as well, and a warming trend near 80 degrees possible. I'll have your forecast details in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Did you know enjoying social activities can slow down age-related issues? The key benefits are stimulation of the mind, improvement in motor skills, building interpersonal relationships, increasing confidence and independence. Home Well Care Services LEAP program provides interactive activities that clients can enjoy twice a month at our Georgetown and Smyrna locations. Incorporating LEAP in your loved one's routine can create a sense of fulfillment and motivation. To learn more information about Home Well Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Surface Solutions is rolling across Delmarva, providing the best asphalt and concrete installation for your home or business. Our professional team is transforming the asphalt industry with an impeccable reputation for quality. We guarantee a timely response, unparalleled customer service, and a detailed free estimate in days, not weeks. Call the exterior surface specialists at Surface Solutions and ask about our special financing rates as low as 0%.
Call the professionals at Surface Solutions and discover the difference.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
The house as a system approach sets FLC Energy apart from everyone. Advanced equipment like blower doors and thermal camera tests allow us to pinpoint the problem areas of your home and design solutions that last a lifetime. Before and after proof of our work allows us to offer up to $7,500 in rebates, when other experts can't. From healthy homes to insulation, crawl-space encapsulations to energy audits, call FLC for control of your home's air quality, moisture, energy efficiency, and comfort.
The time is now 5:16 and we're going to take a live look outside into Milford this morning. And as we can see, it's still pretty dark outside, Bob. But Bob, this is perfect football weather. That cool, crisp air. It's just football season. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Elisa, you were talking about the northern lights we've been seeing across Delmarva. Wouldn't it be cool to see the northern lights with Friday night lights?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So it's going to be beautiful weather as we go through the day and into the evening. Friday night lights forecast sponsored by DSM Plus, looking really good out there. Clear skies, 59 at kickoff, 55 at halftime. The wind's pretty light, but make sure you bundle up because it will be chilly out there. Yeah, but at least the winds will be much lower. Here's our 5-day temperature trend. 69 today, still a little below the average of 71. And then those temperatures shoot up this weekend. 79 Saturday, 80 on Sunday, 72 on Monday. And then look at Tuesday, 61 degrees. So we've got some big changes on the way as we go into next week. We were flirting with the chances of a little bit of frost this morning, not seeing that. I think we're pretty much in the clear as we go into next week. But maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, there could be a little patchy frost. We'll watch for that. But this morning, too warm for the frost. 43 in Seaford, 45 in Georgetown, Millsboro 47, Ocean Pines 44, but 54 in Bethany Beach. We do have a frost advisory for parts of New Jersey and eastern PA where they're cold enough for seeing their season's first frost. At our muggy meter, we are dry right into the weekend and possibly, well, you know, a little bit of higher humidity as we go into the weekend and early next week. And then we really dry out as we go into next weekend. We're looking at wind speeds that are light from the north right now. Here's our satellite picture. We're looking at clear skies, cool conditions with high pressure building in from the west. And that's really clearing us out nicely. And you see that high extending all the way back to the west. And we are looking at very quiet conditions. Here are the remnants of what was Milton now moving out to sea and losing its tropical characteristics. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Here's Futurecast as we go through the morning hours. 44 in Millsboro, 43 in Salisbury, 49 in Bethany Beach. Lower 50s by mid-morning. By 12:30, we're in the lower 60s and then upper 60s as we go into the afternoon hours and lower 60s at the beaches. And then this evening, looking great for football. Temperatures falling through the 50s. By your Saturday morning, we're looking at temperatures in the low to mid-50s, a westerly breeze. That will start to warm us up into the upper 70s as we go into tomorrow afternoon. And then we go go into your Sunday morning. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s and a very warm day on Sunday. Southerly winds and temperatures near 80 degrees. We'll see those northerly winds become more westerly with time, and that will start to warm us up, and they'll be breezy at times too. And then they really start to pick up from the south as we go into your Sunday. And that's out ahead of another front that could bring a stray shower on Sunday or Monday. Otherwise, we are looking at drier and cooler conditions. You're seeing green on the map there, but I think we will be keeping it dry. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 69 today and then close to 80 with sunshine this weekend. By Monday, 72, and then temperatures tumble. 61 Tuesday, only 59 the high on Wednesday, as temperatures really dip into the low 40s by next week. Umbrella winner is Timothy Brobst from Lewis. Congratulations, Timothy, on your brand new umbrella. From Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. And Dewey Beach is debating on banning tents on the beach. The town says the change would only apply to tents and canopies. Well, canopies would still be allowed, but there's some concern over those big tents blocking the view for beachgoers, and others are worried about safety. When Coast TV went to Dewey Beach to talk with people about their opinions, they had mixed reactions.
Well, I feel like as long as you're being responsible and courteous of other people, I don't think that anyone should have to tell you what to do. You should just be a responsible adult. So why not enjoy, your time at the beach, be protected by sun, and have a good time?
I just think that it's true. They can take off and kill somebody. There's spikes in the ground,
And the next town council meeting in Dewey Beach is on Friday, October 18th. And Dewey is not the only town that's considering this. Bethany and Rehoboth Beach both banned canopies. Bethany did loosen those regulations, though, to allow small tents used for infants. And this is now going to bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know which beach rule is the most important, so let's take a look. And 60% of you say pet rules, and then the next 29% say tent and canopy regulations. And if you haven't voted yet, you can still do so on the Coast TV app and on our website. And up next on Coast TV News Today, education on emergency response. We'll tell you what one 911 dispatcher says about the realities of the job.
Enjoy some fall festivities, lend a hand to a great cause, and bring your pets along for the fun. Don't go anywhere. Your cool things to do are up next.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Welcome to Your Space Storage at Bayside, proudly serving the beach with a unique redesigned storage experience. Enjoy our fully enclosed loading area, 24/7 access, climate-controlled units, and a revolutionary self-serve kiosk where you can check in and load in anytime, day or night. Visit us at storeatbayside.com to get your first full month free and lock in your rate for 1 full year with our Your Price Guarantee. Your Space Storage, conveniently located just 2.5 miles from the Fenwick Harris Teeter.
This October, travel the Scarecrow Show and Trail in the Rehoboth and Dewey Beach Resort area. Businesses throughout the resort area will have their Scarecrow creations on display for your enjoyment. Get a list of participants at beach-fun.com. Then go out and find your favorite. Take a silly selfie and vote for the best Scarecrow. The winner gets a cool trophy. Anybody can vote online or at the Rehoboth Beach, Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce office. For more information, call or visit beach-fun.com.
As a comptroller of the state of Maryland, I view part of my job as identifying opportunities for people in every community across our state. And that's why I'm excited about Maryland Saves, a free and easy retirement savings option employers can offer their employees and make saving easier for Marylanders. Find out if your business qualifies for a $300 incentive and learn more about Maryland Saves at marylandsaves.com. Thanks, and see you soon.
With more than 25 years of surgical expertise, Dr. Julie Berry is now accepting new patients at Tidal Health Ear, Nose, and Throat Surgery. Dr. Berry offers specialized care for a wide range of general ear, nose, and throat disorders. Whether you're dealing with chronic sinus issues or require advanced surgical intervention, Dr. Berry is here to provide expert care tailored to your specific needs. Discover the difference that expert care can make. Schedule your appointment today.
Have you ever wondered what it's like being a first responder? Well, students from all over Sussex County were able to find out what it was like on Thursday. This took place at the 911 Awareness Day event in Georgetown, and children learned about different first responder agencies, but Deputy Director of Emergency Communications, Ricky Short, says many overlook one specific agency.
So a 911 dispatcher is a stressful job, it's a thankless job, and the people that do it love it. I mean, they thrive on that interaction with the community. They are the first responders.
And this is an annual event that has been put on since 2003, and first responders told CoastTV they hope to participate every year. And the time is now 5:25, and we're going to bring back First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey. Now, Bob, it's cold this morning. You said we don't have those frost warnings, but they do up in New Jersey, where I'm from and my family lives. So I know my mom has gloves on today. She's a gloves person. She is.
And I hope your parents covered the plants as well, Elisa, because we did have that frost advisory, which continues for parts of Jersey and eastern PA as well. Not so for us, and the beaches are chilly, but no frost. 50 in Ocean City this morning, 47 in Fenwick Island, but with the sunshine warming into the 60s, I think upper 60s by later today. Moderate UV index. Make sure you still have that sunscreen handy. Lewis, a very chilly start in the 50s and then upper 60s, and similar conditions for Rehoboth with clear skies. On the Bay side, the waves are around 1 foot, and we're starting out in the 40s in Cambridge, topping out in the mid-60s. In Crisfield, you'll be seeing temperatures into the mid-60s for this afternoon. Big warm-up into the weekend. I'll have the forecast details coming up in a few minutes.
And if you're searching for fun things to do this weekend and want to have a positive impact while enjoying yourself, listen up, because Christina DeRobertis has your cool things to do.
Festivals, fundraisers, and all kinds of fun are filling up the weekend. Don't stay in, get out, and enjoy these great events while supporting some good causes. Downtown Milton will come alive with art on Saturday, October 12th. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., artists will showcase their work and crafts on porches throughout the area, and you can watch live art demonstrations and even purchase your favorite pieces. Also in Milton, some fall fun at Dogfish Head. The Pumpkin Ale Fest kicks off Saturday. You can expect games, live music, and a pet photo booth. A portion of the proceeds will support the Brandywine Valley SPCA, and pets are, of course, welcome. I mean, who else would go in the pet photo booth? You can celebrate the season with pumpkin decorating, train rides, and harvest-themed activities for the whole family at Shellville's Fall Harvest Fest in Rehoboth Beach. That's from 3 to 8 on both Saturday and Sunday. Greyhounds are gearing up to reach the beach. It's all in an effort to raise money and awareness for greyhound adoption. The event takes place all weekend. Greyhounds will parade on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk Sunday morning. And finally, you can walk to support families, promote community involvement, and encourage a lifetime of opportunities for people with Down syndrome. The annual Boardwalk Buddy Walk goes from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in Rehoboth Beach on Saturday. For event details, tickets, and more, just head to CoastTV.com and click on the Cool Things to Do tab.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun. Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
DSN Plus is more action. 4 additional live stream games every weeknight and full replays on demand. DSN Plus is more local. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. DSN Plus is more access. Watch on your mobile devices, and remember, DSN is still free over the air and on cable. But get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
You ever just wanna... Yeah, that's fall in Pennsylvania. You can't spell plaid without PA, and that's no coincidence. There's a reason folks fawn over our foliage, pine for our pumpkins, and sigh for our apple cider donuts. Fall is just fallier here. It's almost not fair to the other states, so get here. Pennsylvania, the great American getaway.
Buy direct from the source with Holloway Monuments, part of Holloway's careful commitment to offer the most complete and affordable service to wise planners and the bereaved. From simple markers to mausoleums and cremation memorials, carved and engraved, benches and statuary, in granite, marble, and bronze from around the world, or right from Holloway's stock. You make the selections, and Holloway does the rest to ensure careful installation. That's the difference family makes. Holloway Monuments in Salisbury and Pocono.
Now on CoastTV News.
It's a clear and chilly morning across Delmarva. We have temperatures in the 40s and 50s, even some 30s too. A cool end to the week with sunshine, then a weekend warm up near 80 degrees. More on the forecast coming up.
Feeds up for debate in Milton, why local businesses worry they'll be the ones suffering. And a closer look at Delaware's electric vehicle infrastructure plan, why a push towards an electric future has sparked significant debate. And towns destroyed by the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. A look at the scene in Florida as locals try to recover after 2 major storms.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, I'm Elisa Weber. The time is now 5:30 on this Friday morning. We're going to bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey to tell us a little bit about our forecast. And Bob, I think people want to know, how are they supposed to dress for today? This weather, it's cool outside. Let the people know.
All right, I will, Lisa, and good morning to you. Good morning, Delmarva. It's going to be one of those days where you want to layer up, bundle up this morning, and then you can peel the layers off as we go through the day. 45 in Georgetown right now, Millsboro 46, 44 in Delmar, Salisbury 45, a little milder at the beaches, 53 Bethany Beach and Rehoboth, because we have a breezer out of the north adding to the chill. Lighter winds inland right now, and we're looking at clouds and radar. You can see the white on the map, but not right along the immediate coast because you're a little warmer, but inland it's chilly out there, maybe even frosty across Jersey and eastern PA where they have a frost advisory, but it's high pressure keeping us high and dry. And Futurecast this morning has us in the 40s and then 50s mid-morning. By 11:30 we're in the low 60s and we're into the mid to upper 60s as we go into the afternoon. So you still have to bundle up even though we'll see some sunshine. And Elisa, I know you were mentioning you were battling the wind running yesterday, and the winds will be much lighter today, but still chilly 40s and 50s to milder lower 60s with sunshine by noon.
All right, that's good to know, Bob. Thank you so much. And people in Florida are now recovering from the massive Hurricane Milton that made landfall on Wednesday. The storm struck Florida's Gulf Coast as a Category 3 hurricane, and you can see some of the major damage right here on your screen. Winds reached as high as 100 miles per hour in the Sunshine State, and Milton wiped out power for over 3.3 million people, put 11 million at flooding risk, and tragically the storm has killed at least 14.
To obtain what you have, and then for it to just be gone in minutes.
It just started rising from ankle to knee to waist. I had 4 children there.
President Biden responded to mounting concerns about the FEMA staffing levels, insisting the Federal Emergency Management Agency has enough resources and funding for now, but pleading with Congress to act urgently and set aside more money for small business disaster loans. And no free parking. Milton is looking to change a fee, but it's not for drivers who are going to have to pay. Right now, public parking is free in Milton, and for the average driver, local and visitor, it's going to stay that way, but businesses might have to start footing the bill. The Milton Finance Committee met Thursday to discuss parking taxes and fees, and CoastTV News reporter Brendan Conroy shows us businesses are crying foul.
You park your car in Rehoboth Beach or Lewis, you've got to pay the meter. In Milton, it's free.
But the town is looking for new revenue streams, and instead of charging drivers to park, they want to charge businesses a hospitality fee that would fund public parking. That would be a hit to places like the Milton Theater. They would be required to pay out $1 from each ticket sold. Milton Theater Marketing Director J.P. LeCap says it's extra work and a hit to their bottom line.
Add the $1 to every seat, every seat type, every event. That's going to be hours and hours of work. What people don't know is that the hidden cost for us to add all of these fees to basically to our back-end work is going to be a lot.
Milton Vice Mayor Lee Revis Plank introduced the proposal and says it would be a slow-cooked process.
But if we're doing it a little bit at a time over time, then I think it's easier for all of the businesses to be able to manage the process, because part of it is managing their process. It's not just what we're doing. So we're aware of that, and we certainly would love to have more ideas.
The Finance Committee says the town needs more money so that eventually they can try to build more parking in the area.
We're not like other towns. We're not like Rehoboth or Lewis with big avenues. Our streets are smaller. We need to be able to, for the people of the town, for the businesses of the town.
For now, the decision has been tabled for a later date, but the butting of heads between businesses and the town over who gets a parking break is going to continue. This plan is still in its very early stages, so it is yet to be brought to Town Council, but the Finance Committee is looking to gather the thoughts and opinions of as many people from the town as they can while they move forward. In Milton, Brendan Conroy, CoastTV News.
Happening today, a controversial hotel is back on the agenda in Rehoboth Beach. Today, city commissioners will review the One Rehoboth Avenue hotel proposal at its planning commission meeting. The 60-room hotel would be located on the boardwalk where that former iconic Dolly sign used to hang. The project has raised traffic and parking concerns from locals, and that meeting will take place at 2 p.m. And as progress on Rehoboth Beach's Beach Patrol building continues, the multi-million-dollar project will be set in time. Also happening today in Rehoboth Beach, the city will add a time capsule inside the structure, and that's on Baltimore Avenue and the boardwalk at 11:30 this morning. Milford Police are working to make sure their seniors don't get scammed. Happening today, officers are hosting a senior fraud protection seminar today at 2 p.m. According to the police department, older adults are frequently targeted by scammers over the phone, internet, mail, and even by trusted caregivers. This presentation will focus on fraud and scams typically perpetrated against older adults. The agency says the event is a part of its 2024 Faith and Blue Weekend. And electric vehicles are moving forward in the first state. Later this month, on October 23rd, the Delaware Department of Transportation and the Delaware Department of Natural Resources will be hosting 2 online public meetings to present Delaware's electric vehicle infrastructure plan. It will cover the state's transition to what is called an electric transportation future. The drive towards electric vehicles has faced some serious opposition. Some state officials have called for a reevaluation of proposed regulations that would require 35% of new passenger vehicles sold in the state to be zero emissions by fall of next year. Parts of Delmarva saw the northern lights on Thursday night, and the remnants of a strong geomagnetic storm combined with the high pressure system Delmarva is experiencing led to parts of the peninsula seeing this spectacular show. Now, normally the northern lights are visible in regions with the magnetic poles like Alaska, Canada, and Scandinavia. We have a lot more news to get to, so don't go anywhere. We'll tell you what the Murr Institute says boaters can do to prevent sea turtles from being killed by boat propellers. And a back-and-forth boys soccer thriller in Dagsboro will show you if Indian River had what it takes to pull off a home win. And cruising along the coast will give you a look into this year's Endless Summer Cruising event in Ocean City and tell you what you need to know in order to attend. Stay with us on CoastTV News Today.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on CoastTV.
At Delmarva Roofing and Coating, we believe in longevity. Since our start in 1988 and 10 million square feet of roofing later, we've gained the experience to solve your roofing problems. We combine those years of knowledge with cutting-edge technology to guide you through every project phase, inspection, maintenance, or installation. You can count on us to safeguard your investment with a reliable roof and service after the sale. Serving Delmarva for over 3 decades, Delmarva Roofing and Coating, above all, a good roof.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
Coastal Home Roofing is your source for all your roofing and siding needs. We do not take any down payment. You don't pay until the job is done. Protect your home even further by taking advantage of our lifetime labor warranty. Schedule a free immediate estimate with our team by visiting our website or giving us a call at 866-976-5462. Coastal Home Roofing, Delmarva's roofing and siding experts.
It is 5:40 on this chilly Friday morning. 45 in Salisbury and the Spicer Brothers camp. Nice and dry out there, but chilly. We've got 40s inland, even some upper 30s, 50s at the coast, so a little milder there, and a stronger breeze at the coast. So make sure you bundle up this morning as we're looking at clear skies right now, and that'll be the case all day as we have high pressure building in from the west. So looking at beautiful conditions for any outdoor activities. On the golf course, looking good. In fact, excellent. We're looking at abundant sunshine, not as cool today with a high of 69, but make sure you layer up. We're looking at our CoastTV First Alert weather phone. Another way to get your forecast is sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Thank you, Bob. It's time to turn the key, rev the engine, because a ton of incredible cars are taking over Ocean City for this year's Endless Summer Cruising event. The 4-day affair is happening now and showcases hundreds of different and unique cars, from hot rods to classics, trucks, and even some of the newest cars hitting the streets. And for fans of this sort of thing, it's a special opportunity to get up close and personal with some jaw-dropping rides.
I just hope that this event goes on, you know, for the next 50 years, because it's a great event. It brings people together.
And the event will go until Sunday night, and it's $15 a ticket or $10 on Sunday, and anyone under the age of 15 is free. And coming up on Sunday Night Football this week, the Cincinnati Bengals will take on the New York Giants. You can watch all of the action right here on CoastTV at 7 p.m.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Delaware boys soccer last night became unhinged. Indian River hosted Woodbridge in one of the most exciting matchups of the season. Let's take a look at the highlights, because early on, not much drama quite yet. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half, 1-0 Woodbridge. But check out the throw from Andrew Amalfitano, and it goes right to Wilmer Gonzalez de Leon, who caps off the highlight. Are you kidding me? It's 2-0 Woodbridge at the half. But in the second, IR responds. It's already down to a 2-1 Woodbridge lead. This beautiful ball finds Leo Chester, who rips one home. IR ties it up on Chester's second goal of the evening. And just 5 minutes later, Pablo Arias uncorks one and buries the go-ahead goal. 3-2 IR, but this one was far from over. 2.5 left. Blue Raiders looking for a miracle, and Xavier Rodriguez-Blake on the doorstep provides one. He ties the game back up at 3. Well, that has to be the final tally, right? Wrong. IR corner. Chaos ensues. It squeaks back out to Kabat Davis, who calls game, ripping the twine on a game winner. Indian River wins an absolute thriller, 4-3. Indian River moves to 6-5 with the victory. That'll do it for sports. Have a great day, everyone.
Coming up today on DSN, it's your game of the night at 7 p.m. It's a Bayside battle between Cape Henlopen and Sussex Central. Before all of the action, catch Down and Distance at 6 p.m. And then at 6:30, it's Scoops and Scores. At 10:30, it's Nittany Game Week. And at 11 p.m., it's the final score. Today on DSN Plus, you can watch that game of the night we just mentioned. And for your DSN Plus exclusives at 6 p.m., it's UMES against South Carolina in volleyball. And also at 6, you can watch Milford take on Woodbridge in football. At 7 p.m., along with your game of the night, you can watch Delmar face off against Lake Forest, also in football. Movie and streaming news now. Here's David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute.
Let's finish this. You told me to get some help. This is what I got.
Danny Trejo resurrects his old posse to protect a woman's ranch from drug lords in 7 cemeteries. Trejo says the film's humor appealed to him as much as the action.
So, some of the stuff, wait, let me tell you. Some of the stuff was so funny that it took us about 5 or 6 minutes all to stop laughing to do it. Because we would get ready to do it and you would start laughing.
7 Cemeteries is in theaters now.
I mean, is there a world where this works?
Apparently so. Netflix has announced it's renewed its comedy series Nobody Wants This for a 2nd season, set to premiere next year. Season 2 of the streamer's political drama, The Diplomat, premieres October 31st, and Netflix announced production is underway on a 3rd season set in London and New York. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And a reminder, the return of Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign is coming up. We support charities who handpick families in need, and they ensure every child gets a gift to open Christmas morning. Right now, we are looking for those charities, and we are accepting applications from those nonprofits through October 18th.
Bundle up, a chilly Friday morning, 45 in Salisbury right now. Dry roads, good visibility, a cold morning with 40s for most of us. More sunshine into the weekend and a warming trend with 80s possible. That'll be nice. I'll have your forecast details coming up in 2 minutes.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
Get ready, Delmarva. Excitement and incredible savings have arrived at Gateway Subaru. Save up to $3,200 on a new 2025 Subaru Outback with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. Or save up to $2,300 off a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. And be among the first to drive the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Stop in and reserve yours today. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards. Avery Hall Insurance Group has set the standard for trusted insurance service for nearly a century, earning an impeccable reputation in the local community and across the Mid-Atlantic. We are excited to announce a brand new location in Selbyville, Delaware. Whether you need Medicare supplements, health, home and condo insurance, employee benefits, or life insurance, Avery Hall has you covered. Our agents can help you select personalized coverage from our vast network of reliable carriers and provide year-round support. Avery Hall, insurance solutions for today's world.
As I get older, I was getting a little off balance. Got recommendations for baths by Bicep Brothers. I love my shower. It's perfect for me. My favorite part was probably how quick and easy it was. They came in the morning and they were done by afternoon. I definitely wanted the grab bars. They also put the seat in, which was very nice. The wand is good, especially if you're sitting. So much safer to get in and out of now. It seems like my showers are quicker that way. So it's perfect.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air! Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
The time is now 5:47, and we're going to take a live look outside to Salisbury University. And now, Bob, fall was my favorite time in college. College football, Rutgers is doing better now, but the foliage on campus, it was always a beautiful time of year. I mean, I love the fall in general.
Absolutely gorgeous. You had mentioned you're going to homecoming at Rutgers.
I am,
in
yes.
a couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. Yeah, it's that time of the year. It's like, how can you not like this time of the year? Just absolutely beautiful out there. It's a chilly start. I myself covered and protected my lemon tree Last night at my palm tree, it wasn't frosty, but I was a little nervous as we're looking at temperatures in the 40s, so we're not frosty. Saying 38 in Redden, that might be a cool reading. And then we've got 50s along the coast, low to mid 50s. Frost advisories across New Jersey into Metro Philly, but not for us. So we are definitely seeing those cooler conditions. And you can see the icicles are little the next several days, so frost is unlikely, but I think we do have a chance as we go into the middle part of next week. Very comfortable on the muggy meter. That humidity rises just a little bit into the weekend before a cold front, well, brings more cool and dry air next week. But right now it's a northwest breeze and it's a little stronger at the coast, calm inland areas. And there's that white look to the satellite indicating the cold air in place all across Delmarva and the mid-Atlantic region, thanks to high pressure that is building in, keeping us nice and dry. You can see that white color all across the area indicating the chilly weather, and that high extends all the way back to the west, keeping us nice and quiet. And here are the remnants of Milton quickly zipping out to sea and losing its tropical characteristics. So adios to him. Futurecast, we're looking at temperatures into the 40s this morning. Very chilly. Make sure you bundle yourself and the kids up. Mid-morning, we're into the 50s, and we're mid-60s as we go into the afternoon hours, early afternoon, then mid-afternoon. I'm thinking mid to upper 60s. So it will be nice as the winds turn more out of the west, and we're looking at nice conditions for Friday night lights. It will be chilly, temperatures cooling through the 50s, and then by Saturday morning, not as chilly with a light west and southwest breeze and temperatures into the 50s. And then by Saturday afternoon, we're into the mid to upper 70s. Beautiful conditions. Maybe you're raking the leaves or picking some apples. Looking great for that. And then Sunday morning in the 50s, and then with a stronger southwest wind on Sunday, temperatures shoot up to close to 80 degrees. Very nice. But those winds are out of the north-northwest today, and then they start to turn more westerly and then west-southwesterly as we go into Saturday. That warms us up, and then we really warm up on Sunday as the winds start to turn to the southwest and they get pretty gusty. And we'll see that warm up ahead of a cold front which moves through on Monday with a slight chance of showers, but then much cooler conditions and drier after that. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 69 today, close to 80 this weekend, and then Monday partly cloudy, 72. Here comes the next cold front, even colder than this one. 61 Tuesday, 59 for the high Wednesday. Overnight lows into the low 40s. Maybe a touch of frost as we go into next week. We'll have to see.
Thank you, Bob. After a young sea turtle was hit by a boat propeller and suffered neurological damage, the group that helps sea life is highlighting a new campaign. The Murr Institute is asking boaters to cage their propellers, and Murr says that about 20 to 30 sea turtles die each year in Delaware due to propeller blows. Suzanne Thurman says she wants to inform people of this danger.
And this happens because turtles sleep on the surface of the water. The boater, we're sure, doesn't see them. It's not a deliberate or careless thing. They just don't see them. And the damage from the propeller normally cuts through the shell, sometimes even decapitates the turtle, but it is almost always a fatal injury.
And that young sea turtle that was struck is now recovering at the National Aquarium. And coming up next on CoastTV News, a child's mental health can be impacted by how they think and act. We'll tell you what an expert says about how to make sure they're staying mentally fit and healthy.
Join the Harry K Foundation for the Fashion for Charity Girls Night Out October 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Shellville Village in Rehoboth Beach. Indulge in cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, a fashion show, and shopping on this evening of fashion, food, friends, and philanthropy. Tickets are $48 with benefits going to the Harry K Foundation, working to defeat childhood hunger throughout Delaware. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Welcome to the brand new Bath by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Bath by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique.
Boutique, carrying transitional and resort wear all year long. 4 convenient locations, 2 in downtown Lewis, Long Neck and Milford, and bloomingboutique.com.
If you're looking to build at the beach, the Lee & Wilkinson Group is here to represent you. We'll guide you through the process to turn your dream home into a reality. Our long-standing relationships with both the large and boutique builders and extensive knowledge of our market are just some of the reasons why we've been the #1 real estate team in coastal Delaware for over 25 years. From foundation to forever, the Lee & Wilkinson Group is a proud affiliate of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services PenFed Realty.
I'm Kelly Geloff with the Law Offices of Tunnel & Razor. I became an attorney to help people when they need it most. Accidents and injuries can turn your world upside down, but you don't have to face the legal process alone. Our dedicated team has built a legacy of trust and commitment to our clients, ensuring you feel supported every step of the way. We aim to reduce your stress and be the voice you need to get the compensation you deserve. We're the personal injury team of Tunnel & Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
Thursday, people around the world observed World Mental Health Day, and now it's time to put a spotlight on the issues that affect us all, especially children. The CDC says mental health can affect how kids think and how teens feel and act. And Mandy Gaither shows us how one expert says 5 minutes a day can help a child be more mentally healthy.
We're all busy, so it can be easy to put off prioritizing family time. But parents play a significant role in their child's mental health.
Even when we are hoping to spend time as a family, we have our phones out or we have to think about all the things we have to do that day. And so it's really hard to just be fully in and present with our kids, unfortunately.
In recent years, health officials say there have been significant increases in certain mental health disorders in U.S. youth, including depression, anxiety, and thoughts of suicide. And many may not get the help they need, says psychologist Whitney Ragland-Bignall.
So I think it's really important for us to think about, one, how we can help our youth who are unfortunately feeling sadder than ever before and lonely. We know that we are in a loneliness epidemic.
That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation is encouraging parents to do the Take 5 Challenge. Each day, spend at least 5 minutes of intentional time with no distractions. Bignall says to allow the child to choose what's done in that time, be positive, fully present, and engaged in whatever they've asked you to do with them.
Think about the fact that most kids, they don't get much autonomy throughout their day. They are told what the routine and the schedule is and what they have to do. So having 5 minutes where they get to choose something and you as a parent are praising them and giving them attention means a lot.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The time is now 5:56, and we're going to check in with our Coastal Pet of the Day. And today's Coastal Pet of the Day is coming to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA, and on your screen right now is Lexi. Lexi is a senior lab, but she doesn't let her age stop her from going on walks and getting some love. If you want to adopt Lexi or any other lovable pets, you can visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA. And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva, so make sure you send us photos and tell us what makes them so special. You can take a look at your screen and scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friends to CoastTV News. And then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature. And it's 5:56, and we're going to get a quick look at our forecast before you head out the door. So we're going to bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey to tell us about this cool weather we're experiencing.
Yeah, and I think our four-legged friends will enjoy this cool weather. Lisa, Lexi probably looking for a walk, and an owner as well. And I think it will be a good morning for that as we're looking at chilly conditions out the door. Whew, we're in the low 40s, not quite frosty yet. And then sunshine today. Winds turn more out of the west, and we do warm into the upper 60s. I'm saying around 69 away from the coast with sunshine. We head into the weekend, and we've got the two warmest days over the weekend. 79 Saturday, 80 on Sunday, but then it starts to cool off next week. 72 on Monday, and then much cooler Tuesday through Thursday. Don't get out of the 50s Wednesday. Lower 40s as we go into the middle of next week, and maybe a touch of frost, but then it warms up again as we head into the next weekend, but staying pretty dry through the next 10-day period. Need the rain. We're not going to see it. It does not look like.
That's good to know, Bob. Well, coming up at 6, Election Day is less than a month away, and the deadline to vote and register is quickly approaching. We'll show you how to get registered before it's too late. That and more when Coast TV News Today returns.